What is up, Web3 crew? This is me, Chris at Simmons. We are still live here at the Solana Crossroads, Istanbul, Turkey. And today I'm with the research analyst of Messari, Matthew Ney. Hi, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm happy. I know we're almost done with the day 2. And how's it going? How's everything so far?
It's been awesome. This is my first conference. I joined the industry full time last in June, and so this has been really cool being out here in Istanbul. I had a couple talks today, and it's great. Excited to go and enjoy the Istanbul city later tonight.
It's actually my second time, and you? It's
First time in Istanbul.
Oh, first time in Istanbul. How about the conference then?
Yes, it's been awesome. Yeah, this has been great.
Okay, now let's talk about yourself and how did you start in the crypto journey?
Yeah, so it kind of started back Pico Talk October 2021. So it was great setting some new all-time highs because that was the first time I got to see that last year. But it really started when I was up late college with a buddy who'd been in the industry for about a year and a half, and told me about Axie Infinity. And I've always been a gamer. I'm not a huge diehard, but had buddies who sold skins on CS:GO, and then people who sold Xbox Live accounts on with Fortnite. And so it didn't really make sense to me. And then when I heard about Axie Infinity, that was the first thing that really clicked, and then just fell down the rabbit hole after that.
Okay, and how you got started as a researcher in crypto?
Yeah, it was. I think it's the best place to kind of get your foot in the door in the industry because you get paid to learn and you kind of see what's all out there. And if you're just very interested generally in the ecosystem, then you get to put your foot in the door and kind of get your foot wet a little bit. And I think it's the best place to start.
Okay, and now let's talk about Messari. What's the story behind Messari?
Yeah, so it started back in 2017 where they were trying to build the Edgar of Web3, where you could go and view real-time analytics on any token. And we've kind of transformed, and now the protocol services business has blossomed from under that wing within Messari. And so I'm on the protocol services team, and when I talk to my normie friends and TradFi buddies, I compare myself to an equities analyst where I cover Solana, Avalanche, Helium, and a couple other tokens and write a quarterly update. And you can compare that to a 10Q, an investor relation role. And so that's where, and I think we're doing great. We released over 130 reports last in Q1, and I think we're on track to even break that in Q2.
Yes, can you please tell us more about Messari Solana portal and how does it help users and builders stay ahead?
Yeah, the portal was awesome. We launched it back in November, working with the Solana Foundation team, and it's basically your one-stop shop for all things Solana. You can go to it today, just solana.messari.io, and go and view real-time analytics, key metrics. And then you can also get a lot of qualitative data, which is Messari's bread and butter. You can go get AI summaries. You can go see all the podcasts out there. And so I was talking about it earlier today. I suck at tab management. I think I have 70 tabs open on my computer right now. And instead of having to go from crypto Twitter on X, going to YouTube to watch podcasts, going to Dune dashboards, Flipside, blogs, so many websites just to get all the relevant data when you're looking at a certain token or a certain ecosystem. But with the portal there is just one link and you get all the information that you need.
Yes, and what are the biggest trends you're seeing across Solana and in the ecosystem in 2025 then?
Yeah, so I think we're seeing a lot of payments. A lot of people are very excited for the stablecoin regulation bill, and I think payments, especially within Solana, just because of the fast, cheap transactions, that makes a lot of sense. And really excited with confidential balances, confidential transfers. That also allows some of that privacy. You can also start paying your customers if you're a Web3 business, or if not, if you're Web2 and you want to use you have to go cross globally and a lot of other things. Something else that I'm really excited about is gaming and hardware. And we see that with the Seeker downstairs. That was really excited. I'm really excited to get that in my hand and was able to touch it. And then something else with it's called the PSG-1 device from Play Solana, where it's like a Solana Game Boy is the quick pitch. And so I think gaming is something that I'm optimistic for. We'll see. Been saying that since 2021, but yeah, we're seeing a resurgence. Then in DeepIn, of course, Solana is the king of DeepIn with Helium, and the AT&T announcement last week was pretty awesome, and Hive Mapper and all the stuff that happens in DeepIn.
And let's go back to Messari. What can we expect for you guys in this 2025, in this year?
Yeah, so we just had a talk earlier today in talking about Profile Plus. And so what that does is an extension of the portal, and it's going to be view 2 of the portal. There's also going to be some new exciting metrics. I know we launched Mindshare just on our homepage. We may or may not be able to expect that soon to the Solana portal, and going individual tokens and revenue and with enhancing our data offering. But then we're also going into more of the actual top teams in the ecosystem and having their own mini portal type of pages within the portal. And so you can go in, you're on the portal website, and it'll somehow be like a green, blue check mark or something saying this is a verified profile. You click on Radium, for example, and you go in, and this is your one-stop shop for all of Radium. So it's not only just the Solana network. You can go and see everything I just mentioned about seeing real-time data for Radium, all about their DEX volumes, but then all the qualitative stuff, all the updates, key updates, and tweets, blogs, podcasts, you name it. We'll have it all in this one-stop shop for these ecosystem teams.
And just out of curiosity, how long have you been in the crypto space?
So I got in, I was still in school in 2021, and I was kind of on the sidelines and had a couple internships, but I graduated last May and started full-time with Messari in June.
Do you have any last message for our Solana family?
Yeah, I would say look forward towards the Q1 report that I'm writing right now on the state of Solana. That's when it's going to be a big one. Each quarter it keeps getting bigger and bigger to write, which is a good thing. And look forward to those profile pluses. I think those are going to be really awesome for specific protocol teams.
Thank you so much. I hope you get a lot of insights from Matthew. I almost forgot. Thank you so much. This is me, Chris at 2 Moons. And once again, thank you for being part of Solana Crossroads. On behalf of the organizers, speakers, and partners, thank you for being part of the event. See you again on the next episode of Web3.tv. Bye!